Today I'm going to be fitting the Dunelm stair rods. I've got the ones with the ball finials and I've chosen the pewter coloured rods, which I think look really lovely. So inside the box you've got your rod and the two finials to go either end. That's where the rod goes into, and that's the bit that goes against the stair. Inside the box you've also got a little instruction, piece of instructions, and then a packet of screws and wall plugs. I would strongly advise you to immediately put those in the bin. These screws are really bad and they disintegrate. I tried one set and they were a disaster, and it took me a long time to get the screws out. So please, please, please don't attempt to use these. They're really bad screws. So what I've done, I'll just show you quickly, is I got some screws, some really good wood screws from Screwfix, and I've actually spray painted them with a dark grey sort of gunmetal colour. And so what I've just popped them into an old piece of MDF and spray painted them all, and that's what I'm going to be using. So I've just got those. You can see the colour then is pretty good against the end pieces, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So the stair runner that I'm using, I've got the Dunelm stair runner, and it's 60.5 centimetres width, but obviously this pole is 70 centimetres. So what you need to do is measure the width of your stair runner, and then add on 24 millimetres. That's to allow for the amount of the pole that goes into your finials. So as long as you do that, you've got the width of your stair runner plus 24, that's where your cut needs to be. And I had a go at cutting one of them yesterday, and they cut fairly easily with a hacksaw. So this was the one that I cut yesterday to the correct length, so I'm just going to pop that one up against this new one, and I'm going to just mark it off with a Sharpie where I need that to go. Okay, it's also just helpful if you've got a few stairs that are the same width, which I do. It's also just a good idea just to measure how much am I actually cutting off. So I'm cutting off 9.5, so that's good to know. So when I'm doing the next hole, I can just have a double check that I am cutting off the same amount every time. So now I'm going to cut this one with the hacksaw.
Once you've got your stair rods cut, they're very easy to fit. So you want to fit one side first, screw it in, fit the rod into the slot, and then screw in the other side. So I started with the left, and then I worked on the right hand side. You get the finial into position and mark the screw holes with a pencil. You then pre-drill the holes, put the finial into position, and then screw it in. If you have winder stairs like me, you need to decide where you want the stair rods to go on the angled riser. On this stair, I decided to go with the edge of the runner on the bottom step, and the bottom of the finial is actually underneath the border a bit. The step above worked fine, but you can see on the stair below I chose to fit it slightly underneath the border, but you need to do what looks right to you. Here are the finished stair rods, and I'm very pleased with the overall look. If you'd like to see a full video on how I fitted my stair runner, and in particular how I worked out how to fit the stair runner on the winder stairs at the top, then check out the card, or the video is linked in the description box below. If this video has helped you, then please leave me a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, then please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!